On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk,
ones that people choose to participate less in than the national election. So you participating as a voter extends beyond just what it is that we're talking about as far as Biden and Trump, right? You participating as a voter, it requires you to be educated about what's going on in your community. It requires you to know who your city council members are. It requires you to be able to participate in the process and understand what's coming down the pipeline as far as the mayors. It requires you to understand the millages that's coming as far as the different local community colleges that's being supported as a result of it, and the property taxes that you're going to pay. You should participate in the process, because I don't want you complaining on the other end of that spectrum. And I guess I should have added that caveat, is that it's not just the national election. I'm also talking about the local election, which is probably a lot more important for most people that are complaining about what's happening.
Anton, I rock with what you were just saying. I don't have any pushback for that particular thing. Maybe I'm misunderstanding. What does overwhelmingly mean?
Oh, let me wait. Let me continue the discussion with Mr. Logic, and maybe it'll become a little bit more clear. Is that fair? Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Logic. What were you saying? Because you were saying dudes was telling you ain't nobody finna F up my coochie, and then Anton was saying I may have missed the point.
Because that just like it's our culture it's some in black men to protect our women. And I don't want to get into it deep, because I think that's the next topic that we want to.
Not for me.
So a lot of times we dealing with that in our community, that our men will blindly protect our women, even though we know we're doing something that's not within our best interest. And it's not the whole shift now is more men saying, fuck that. And hey,
I did it last week. Remember, I said, fuck that. I said, I'm done with that. That's dead. Dead on arrival. Not no more. Look at JR. JR is crazy.
So
bro.
what is JR doing? Overwhelming. I'm just trying to see, because I know that most black people voted for Biden.
Well, no. We're talking about black men specifically.
Okay, so I'm asking you specifically.
Would you like me to dig the stat for you? Is that what you prefer?
What is overwhelming? Yeah, please. Was it more than 50% of black men voted for Trump? I doubt it. How much you want to bet?
Wait. Are you saying of the voting men? You said how many voted for Trump?
No, I said when you say overwhelmingly black men voted
for 50. So wait. 51% versus 49% would be a majority. Yes. Do we agree on that?
Mm-hmm. Are you saying 51% of black men voted for Trump?
Majority and overwhelmingly aren't the same, but go on.
Oh. Right, but okay. Let's just say he means majority.
Listen, you know what?
It wasn't to support
let's do it this way.
Chicago, the majority of black men.
Let's do it this way. Both of you are right.
But yeah, because the majority of black men did not vote for Trump.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. I was just making a point about diction.
I know that's true, but okay. Man, I don't know what's the problem. Like, if people are saying things that are literally wrong, okay, you want us to just, okay, I'll be quiet. But the majority of black men did not vote for Trump.
Drop the link in the back chat. Dude.
What's the stats? What's on
the
stats?
Say it out loud.
Yeah, Mr. Logic, you love the back chat.
Because I can't click the link. So can
that's what I said. Say it out loud.
Yeah, I can't click the link.
You know what's so funny? It's amazing how things change. I remember JR, and maybe you can support my narrative and let me know if I'm off. I caught so much flack during election season when I went against the grain and I said that, nope, Biden was not my guy. Oh my God. They had the most smoke for me. They said, Anton, you the bad guy. I can't believe you. When I challenged the narratives and I started talking it, everybody forgot. JR, am I off? Am I wrong?
No, I think everybody was jocking Sleepy Joe.
Now all of a sudden nobody voted for him. Where did all of these people go that had all of the smoke and said, Anton, why are you not voting for Joe? Because I was the bad guy back then. I was public enemy number one for anybody that was rocking with us a year ago. and I challenged the narrative and I stood on my square and I said what I said and I never pivoted. Now, all of a sudden, all of these missing ballots from all of these people that's all around us don't exist. Where are these people that had all of this pushback when I said that I was moving in a different direction?
They still
I just got here, so that doesn't mean me.
We weren't
I
here.
wasn't here then either. Courtney
Okay,
wasn't
I want
here.
to ask this question real quick, man. I
Chicago
want to ask
wasn't
this
here.
question. I want to ask this question, and then I think, girl, Q, you didn't respond on this, right?
I mean, I agree with everybody. Like, I hate how just not only politics, people do the narrative regarding the race card, regarding special treatment people should have. So I do agree with everybody saying that it should be the candidate that fits best regarding that position, and not just because it's a black person. But regarding politics, I don't really dig too deep into it. I just know that, Biden really hasn't done a lot of stuff for us. Whereas Trump, regarding the taxes, it was kind of helping us in some ways. So, yeah, I do agree. Like, that's just not politics, just in general, even for business standpoint, picking people that fits for your business and everything. It shouldn't be just about, oh, that person's black, so they should get the position. No, it's whoever qualifies for that position at the best time. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to get a couple answers about this. Like, what do we say about the people that say I'm not voting because I don't like either one? Should they vote? Like, yes or no?
I don't think that they should vote, but I
No.
think that they should not join in a conversation to start saying, having anything to say about what should and shouldn't be done. Because if you didn't participate in the process, then you shouldn't be able to have a voice as it relates to how we discussing the solution. You didn't participate, sir, at all. And I don't rock with that. So no, I don't think that nobody should be made to do anything, or that they should or shouldn't. I think that they dishonor the people that died before them for their right to be able to do so. I think that they dishonor themselves when they don't educate themselves as to the different policies and make an informed decision. I don't care how you vote. I don't care if you vote blue, red, whatever. I just want you to actually make an informed decision. And I don't want you to complain if you didn't participate. That's my biggest thing.
All right. I got one question for the panel real quick. It appears that Biden and Kamala running again. Are you guys voting for him?
That's
Kayla, well, I know Kayla not. I know Anton not. I know Courtney Michelle not. What about the rest of the panel? Are you guys voting for him?
You know what I'm voting for?
Well, because you said you didn't vote for him the first time, right?
Right, but I have a completely different take on what Anton said. Well,
okay, go ahead.
A little bit, because I don't, if you don't like neither candidate, I don't do the lesser of the two evils. I don't vote for evil. So if I don't want like neither one, I don't think you should be forced to vote just because your ancestors died. They died for the right. The right means if you want to, you have the ability to, but if you don't, you have the ability not to. So I
Which is what I said, though. I said that I don't think that anybody should be made to. I said that I don't want them complaining afterwards about the policies that's being made by the people that are in office because they didn't participate in the process.
And you said it was a slap in the face to the people who died for these rights.
That's correct. But that extends not only to the national election, but also to the local elections that are more important to you as an individual than the national elections. And overwhelmingly, the local elections are the ones that people choose to participate less in than the national election. So you participating as a voter extends beyond just what it is that we're talking about as far as Biden and Trump, right? You participating as a voter, it requires you to be educated about what's going on in your community. It requires you to know who your city council members are. It requires you to be able to participate in the process and understand what's coming down the pipeline as far as the mayors. It requires you to understand the millages that's coming as far as the different local community colleges that's being supported as a result of it, and the property taxes that you're going to pay. You should participate in the process, because I don't want you complaining on the other end of that spectrum. And I guess I should have added that caveat, is that it's not just the national election. I'm also talking about the local election, which is probably a lot more important for most people that are complaining about what's happening.
Anton, I rock with what you were just saying. I don't have any pushback for that particular thing.